Now, if you've been watching Juice TV and Channel 63 recently, you may have seen a beautiful video by a woman called Maisey Rika for a song called Letting Go. Now, that's been getting lots of love from us here, and today we're talking to Maisey and JJ about Letting Go, about the EP and what else you've been up to. How are you guys?
Thank you, thanks for having us.
You're welcome. So, Letting Go is off your debut EP.
Yeah.
How long were you working on the material for that EP?
We were working on it for the most part of last year. The EP itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this
the videos? One video was done last year and Letting Go was done this year.
Was this your first foray into that particular project?
It's our first with our own, our own songs. It's our first time, putting it out there. We've been doing like gigs and stuff since we were little, but this is our own stuff. So quite apprehensive at the beginning, but been getting some good positive response. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's encouraging us to carry on.
Now, you say since you were little, and you're talking about the both of you because you are brother and sister. So you've always been like working together as a team?
Not always together. How long ago did you start, Jay?
I started just after high school, a couple of years back.
I started like in front of audiences and stuff when I was at high school. But before that, it was with, for whānau gatherings, tangi, hui, all those sorts of things. Unveilings and that, real things. Like, we didn't start on a stage. Yeah.
Now, I mean, you've been performing for quite some time, so you wouldn't be a stranger to being on stage and being in front of a large audience?
We still get nervous going on stage because those are our own songs now, what we're singing. So those are our thoughts, ideas, experiences out there for the world to listen to and judge. So it's a different thing again. But at the same time, we're enjoying their journey. It's awesome. Yeah.
It's interesting that you say, it's out there for the world to see because your homemade video you did for children of Romania got how many views? Like a ridiculous amount of views, didn't it?
I'm not sure how many exactly, but
hundreds of thousands or something like that.
Just getting some good response. People are listening and they're getting the message. Yeah, so we're really happy about that.
Now, you've got some really powerful messages in your music. Of course, Children of Romania is a particularly powerful song, but I mean, what other kind of subject matter is really pertinent to you at the moment?
Well, my culture, like our traditions and that, because we were brought up te iwi Maori traditions, so you'll hear a lot of that coming through our waiata. There's a bit of a fusion of English and Maori lyrics. When I can't find the right English lyric, I always revert back to Maori and I always find it. So there'll be lots of that. There's like love songs, songs of sorrow, challenges, lots of political messages in some of them. And some easy listening, kickback music, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, and it's encouraged by our environment, who raised us. All those sorts of themes come through.
I think in the past, many Maori artists have been perhaps a little more hesitant to inject te reo Maori into their music, perhaps because, they were wondering how people would respond to it. Do you think we're in a better place now?
We are very lucky. We've had people like Moana Maniapoto Jackson, Whirimako Black, Henewehi Mohi Ruia, just to name a few, that have paved the way for people like me and JJ, so we're very lucky. It would have been a lot harder if we were just starting out with, it was just us starting the whole, Māori lyrics and Māori songs and stuff, so we're very lucky, and we've got some awesome footsteps to fill, and lots of good role models out there. There's a couple of people from our own area, Rikirangi Gage and Eruiti Koriwha, in the Māori world that I look up to. And it's very strong in our music.
Now, your music is very much an acoustic experience, but some of the material on the EP, there's some orchestral elements, there's a lot more to it. I mean, who else were you working with apart from the two of you?
There's this guy, Mahuia Bridgman Cooper, and he's a very talented guy and he knows a lot of people, orchestra and guitarists and that. So he called in some of his friends and stuff, and they were open to help us enhance our music by putting what they've mastered over the years down. They've got so much experience, and we're so happy to have them on board, like Joel Haynes, Tom. What was Tom's last name? Tom, the double bass player. There was so many people that came on, Nick Gaffney, and the moment they laid down anything for our album. That's what we've been working on. It became their music as well. So yeah, we'd just like to thank them so much for their time and their experience and their gifts that they've put into our album.
Well, look, it's been a pleasure talking to you both, Maisey and JJ, and best of luck with the future. We're going to play something now off the Maisey Rika EP, which is the first video to come out. Was it Reconnect?
Yeah.
That's the first video off the EP. Go out and buy it, and go out and buy the album when it does come out. This is Maisey Rika with Reconnect.